Hello family, I'm Mahesh Ravi. Welcome back to my channel Learn and Lead. Today our topic is resume. I think most of the people might have a misconception that resume is not that important, but that is wrong. See, the first impression is the best impression, right? In the same way, resume is a reflection of your totality. So we have to write our resume in a proper manner. Let us see how we have to make our resume. Friends, most of the people asked me what is the difference between resume and CV. So let me tell you something what I know personally. For example, you are trying to apply for a job, then you will prepare a resume, and if you wanted to join in any institution, you have to write CV. The main difference between resume and CV is nothing but resume shouldn't exceed more than about 2 pages, but whereas a curriculum vitae can exceed up to 3 to 4 pages. The most important thing is the CV is a picture of everything, like you can show every nook and corner of the details regarding you, whereas in the resume hardly it is about 2 pages, not more than that. Whereas in the CV you have to show what your hobbies are, your personal interests, everything. Okay, because that is the particular current career objective, whereas the resume is not like that. Resume is before you attend any interview you have to prepare a resume, and whereas when you wanted to join in any institution, CV helps you the most. I think now you understood the difference between these two. Now let me focus on the resume. So most of us, what we do, will simply copy paste, right? We might take from our friend's resume or so. But friends, let me tell you something. The interviewer will get the whole picture of you from the prepared resume. What I would like to suggest you personally is try to create something new. How? I'll tell you that. We know pretty well the format of the resume. First thing is we are going to write the objective as well as your name, details, everything, educational qualifications. Yes, but when you are writing the objective, everybody generally write, yeah, I'm applying for the post of JLs or for the post of HR. Each resume must be different. Like for example, you must always keep in your mind the type of interview you are attending. That is the most important of all. Because if you are applying for a HR job, then your resume must be different. Like what? It must contain all the details of your qualifications, like MBA. There in your additional qualifications, you have to write so the certificates that you have done regarding interactive courses, or you have performed some task regarding the group discussions, or if it is JLs or something, you have to include the information that you have been a teacher, you have much experience and you know what are the mindsets of the people, especially your learners, and you know how to tackle the different behavior. In that way, you have to build your resume. So make sure when your resume is different, obviously that creates the best impression on you, right? So try to maintain that. What I personally suggest is make sure you learn all the 3 languages, because Telugu, Hindi and English. Those 3 languages, learning the 3 languages is must these days. So languages known must be included, all these 3, and if you are really blessed with any other language, you can include them as well. And then what I personally suggest you is, because this is a competitive world, you have to have a minimum knowledge regarding computers. So regarding the additional courses, you can write all C++, Java, Oracle, whatever you know. Okay, don't forget, while you are writing your educational qualifications, make sure you mention all the details regarding which year you have passed out, where have you studied, and what is the percentage. All that sort of information must be mentioned clearly and aptly. Make sure you are honest with the particulars you have filled in the resume. All the type of the resumes are same, isn't it? Then there will be no special impression on the particular candidate who is attending the interview, right? In that case, you can gain some extra marks through your resume. And one more thing, first have an assessment of your own self as well as the type of the company you are attending. That's what helps you better. For example, when you know your own self completely, you can write and you can highlight your strengths. That's what I would like to focus on. So while you highlight your strengths, you can grab the attention of the interviewer. So your resume must do that. Okay, everything cannot be done verbally. Your writing skills must do that. Then creativity. What matters the most is creativity. How can your resume be different from others? While writing your resume, soon after finishing your objectives as well as your personal details, your educational qualifications, additional qualifications, you can write there keeping a note that yes, I possess this website and I have written different blogs. Fill all the blogs and website with your stuff. That shouldn't be formal because you are just trying to give that. You are not writing the entire thing in the resume. I told you your resume shouldn't exceed 2 pages, right? So this will help you. Common people do not possess a website or a YouTube or blogs like that. So that's what portrays in the mind of the interviewer that you are something different from others. In that way, your resume will help you. You can try building a website because it is very much available in the YouTube, how to develop a website, how to write a blog, maintain a blog. Fill your blog with something, whatever you might be interested in. And that's what brings you a good impression in the mind of the interviewer. Never forget that declaration is one of the most important factors. Declaration is nothing but yes, I hereby declare that the above cited information is true to the best of my knowledge. It is reliable and you are responsible if it is not. You know pretty well you have to thank you and yours obediently, and the left side you are going to write the place and date. In the additional qualifications, for example, you have been like a content writer or you have been maintaining a blog. By giving that information, you can always grab the attention of the interviewer. At the end, I would like to tell you 3 important things. The first and foremost thing is never deviate from the format. Just try to be creative doesn't mean to deviate from the format. Be formal. At the same time, make sure you're giving an impression through your resume by being different in the objective as well as the additional qualifications. And never forget that to give a declaration. Try to make a video resume in that website. Okay, it shouldn't be formal because that is your personal thing, right? So obviously, when your resume is different with a website or a blog in it, obviously the interviewer is going to look into that. Yes, he will try to have a glance at your website. In that case, you can make more impression by having a video resume. You can make your portfolio, additional information, your career objectives, everything in that, and you can make much more impression. And you can have a clear analysis of the companies you are attending. Why the company is in that position. If it is in deteriorating condition, what could be the reasons for that? And what are the additional things you can do to solve the problems of the company? And when you do that, obviously the job will be yours. Because that's what strikes that, wow, what a stunning candidate. Even he is capable enough to analyze everything and also he can solve the problem of the company. In that way, he can enhance the reputation of the company. That's what is the impression that comes into the minds of the interviewer. In that case, that job will be yours for sure. So, if you want me to do a video on the different types of a resume, or if you want me to elaborate on CV, just try to comment me in the session. I hope this video is helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.